Hey guys, I wanted to make a video just because of how painful this was for me, but I just want to show everybody the model number. So this is for a Whirlpool. This probably work for a KitchenAid and any other similar brands, really that are French open. So there's the model number, WSF 26C3EXF01. So here it is here. It's the one with the front. Has the ice maker and the door. He has the front faucet. So the issue was it wasn't making ice. And then so I went through a lot of troubleshooting steps, replaced the ice maker itself. So that's this piece right here. Went through, replaced the sensors. So here, where's the emitting board here? And there's the receiver right there. So replaced that, still got no issue. I did a lot of resets, did a lot of trial issues. And then what I ended up doing was scratching my head and saying, man, what is going on? So I started testing here. So the easiest thing to do is take this out, pull this out here. You have to push this in. So it started off with a little cap that was right here. You have to pull it off and then it opens this up. So then you just pop that in and then you can pull out this wire plug. And then use a multimeter. Here it is there. So you use a multimeter and then just check and see if you have power. So right now my fridge is off, or the freezer is off. That way I can do the troubleshooting step. So no power here. That got me thinking, that was after I replaced all these parts. So that got me thinking, okay, well maybe it's here. And then you keep following this down and it runs all the way down to here. Okay, so now here's the joint. So it started off looking all very nice. Everything was clean and tight here. So you see this braided line. The braided line is also taped up. But I thought after some small handful of small card jobs that I did, anytime there's a turning joint or hinge area, that's kind of where you can check for wires. And what I ended up seeing was this black and white wire was just completely disconnected. So I'm halfway through the job now and I was like, man, I need to go ahead and make something to at least save somebody else the headache. So I'll try to put enough hashtags in there where you can find it if you search in YouTube. So simple thing, I'm just using this. I thought about just using a soldering iron and putting it together, but what I decided to do is just extend it with some of these crimp connectors, make it easy. I'm going to tape it back up and then it should be good to go. So I'm giving it a little bit of extra space here so it'll have that added flexibility, and I'm going to go through and check the rest of the lines to make sure none of these other lines are getting ready to crack. So it was a simple fix. Now that I found the problem with the diagnosis on this was that it was intermittent. So it was an intermittent problem, and what that meant is as I was opening and closing the door, sometimes this connection would be connected, and then other times it wouldn't. So it gave me a lot of fits on what was actually the problem. So if you guys have a side-by-side fridge, just go ahead and open it up, look and see where you need where your wires are exposed. Yeah, and if it's not that problem, then it's going to be kind of janky when you put it back together, but just some electrical tape and then maybe some duct tape on top of that. Whatever, maybe something a little bit more flexible than duct tape. I did have to take off the bottom grill for that, but it was easy, 2 screws. Not a problem. Okay, well, I hope this helps somebody because it definitely was a painful 2 weeks of ordering parts for me. Take care.